In this video, I'm going to show you how this simple formula and these cups and candles and how it transformed myself from a D student in high school to graduating top 10% in medicine. It has truly changed myself from a shy and introverted teenager who thought that I would never amount to much to now contributing much more towards society as a pharmacist, as a doctor, and also as a study performance coach, coaching over 100,000 students last year. And so what is this one change in my thinking, and how can you adopt this to your own study and to your own life so you too can change your life for the better? Let's dive right into this. So as mentioned, during high school, I was really shy and introverted. I thought I would not achieve anything. Now I remember one day coming back from school, I remember my teacher was teaching me something that was particularly hard that day. Now it actually had a big impact on my thoughts. I thought to myself, what if I actually couldn't catch up? I actually brought this to my sister. I was like, what am I going to do if I continue to progress throughout high school and I'm not able to keep up with the content? What if I'm just dumb and not be able to consume all that knowledge? What am I going to do? What am I going to amount in my own life? And high school was a true struggle. I was studying really hard because my family expects a lot from me, but I was still getting these poor grades, C's and D's, and even fail in certain subjects. It was not until year 13, or it was the final year of high school, I actually got to meet a bunch of different high school friends that they were actually studying smart. They were actually not studying a lot, but they were getting excellent grades. They were actually watching movies that they liked. They were actually enjoying their lives. They had a stable long-term relationship, but yet they are still able to achieve these good grades. And I thought to myself, why is this? Is it just that they are so smart and I'm so dumb? What is this? And why is this happening? And it was about this time where I was reading more personal development books and I was learning from mentors that were much wiser than myself, and I was picking up new concepts and seeing the world in a different light. And I started to synthesize, why are certain people much more successful than others? And why are some people struggling like me in high school? And from all the books I read, from all the courses I've taken, from all the seminars I've been to, and it all boils down to this one simple formula, and I wish to share this with you today. It all boils down to this overarching law, which is the thesis plus the antithesis equals synthesis. Now don't let these big words scare you away, because once you understand the concept, it becomes a really easy thing that you can apply to your own life. So the more I look deeper, everything from science experiments to transforming someone like me, a D student, to graduating top 10% in medicine, to actually seeking financial freedom, having essential successes in businesses, separating people who are not doing so well and those who are actually excelling in life. It all boils down to this equation. And some people even talk about this law as the natural law because it's in nature, it's in everything, and nothing really escapes this equation. Now, let's talk about an example. For example, we talk about you wanting to get a perfect tan. So for me, with some fair skin, this is my current situation. This is the skin that I have right now. Now, this is my current situation, which is the thesis, the T, the first part of the equation. In order to get this tan skin, this healthy body image that a lot of people want, that is the end goal. The tanned skin is the end goal. So now we apply an antithesis, which is just something you want to try to alter your current situation, which is my fair skin. So antithesis would be like going out to the sun for 4 hours, and then you will get a synthesis. So once you add the thesis and the antithesis, so you will get a synthesis, which is a result. It can be somewhere closer to your goal, it can be somewhere not so close to your goal, and you need to determine what you need to do next. So me plus 4 hours of bright sun definitely will mean that I have a sunburn, and then when I come back it will hurt a lot, and then I will have all this scalded skin that is all red, and it will be really painful. So this synthesis of a sunburned skin is something that I don't really want. So what happens next? What happens next is that we continue to adjust, because this new synthesis, which is the result that I got as sunburn, is going to be my new current situation. So this becomes a never-ending loop. This becomes my thesis right now. And so when I'm completely healed, I'm going to try this again. This time, rather than going out there for 4 hours, I might just go there and try for 2 hours. And the result, or the synthesis, might be that I have just the perfect tan, and also I don't get that sunburn, which is great. And this is the essence of the overarching law. And this is the basis of all science experiments as well. And take these cups and candles for example. We've got a cup, two sizes of cups here. One is much smaller and one is much larger. And candles require oxygen in order for them to burn indefinitely. So if we enclose these candles inside these cups, what do you think would happen? This one with a smaller volume would have less oxygen. This one with a bigger volume would have more oxygen. If we enclose them, which one do you think is going to burn for longer? Let's try this right now. The small one has gone off already, and the big one's still burning, and then it goes off right now. And why did we do the simple experiment just now? Because it relates to your own studies, it relates to your own life, it related to my own life as well. And some people are stuck. Me as a high school student struggling with grades. Back then, with my mindset, I was just looking at this cup, this was me. Why did my own candle burn out so quickly? I kept on blaming the system, I blamed the cup. Does it change the result? Does it change the fact that it didn't take long for that candle to burn out? I couldn't change this fact. No matter how much I blamed the system, no matter how much I blamed the teacher, I blamed my own intelligence, I blamed that some people are smarter than me, I blamed that the teachers weren't being fair with my assignments. I couldn't change the size of this cup if I keep blaming, because I'm giving all my power away. And it is really cruel that this overarching law doesn't really care. It doesn't really care whether your cup is rigid or whether you were born with a bigger cup. It doesn't matter, because that overarching law doesn't change. Unless you change the variables, the results won't change. And so this is my loving message to you, you would say. If you want your candle to burn longer, per se, if you're not achieving the results that you're achieving right now, try to look within rather than trying to blame that you don't have a bigger cup. Try to see how you can actually source and become this bigger cup, and try to look within. What is something that you can actually do today to actually get you closer to your goal? Rather than blaming other people, rather than blaming the system, see what you can change. Are you able to work just that little bit harder? Are you able to change your study methods? Are you able to change your memorization methods? Are you able to change your examination techniques? Are you able to change your mindset? And all of these are covered inside my course in detail as well, if you are struggling with study. And this extends beyond study. It relates to your own life. Whatever you want to achieve in your own career, be it your financial freedom, be it you want a better relationship with your girlfriend, be it you want to have better relationship with your friends or your family. It's the same equation. So I urge you to look within and see how you can change yourself to get a bigger cup instead of continue to blame having this small cup in your own life. Now, if you have resonated with the message, make sure to smash the like button, put together this playlist for you so you can learn more about personal development and study tips as well. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one.